A blog without a comment section is like a car without wheels. To add comments, we need to add a table for them in the schema editor. Comments, like everything, need an ID. Further than that, we need a post ID which stores the ID of the post you add the comment to. This is needed to check which comment is from which blog post. We also need text fields for the author and the body. After setting up the table, we can create a controller for the comments. Next, we can add an Add Comment button to the end of the blog post show view. If we now try to use that, we have to input the post ID manually. To get the post ID automatically, we need to change the new comment action a bit. First, we need to adjust the type of the new comment action in the types file. If we pass the ID of the post when creating a comment, the action can save the ID without having to input it manually. Since you can only create comments through a post now, we have to remove the index view, as the Add Comment button there does not work without a post ID. Next, we need to tell the controller what to do with the post ID. We need to define the post ID in the action definition to use it. Now we can set the post ID for the new comment object. The post ID is automatically added now, but the user doesn't need to see or edit that, so let's go into the new comment view and make the post ID field hidden. Let's also quickly change the redirect after creating a comment to the show post view. We can create comments now, but we can't see them. To fix this, we can just get the comments of a post in the show post view. But before that works, we need the post to include its comments by adding that to the type. To meet that requirement, we need to add this fetch related statement, which fetches all comments with the post ID of the post. To display them nicely, we need a render comment function, which takes a comment and displays it in HTML. This function can be called for each comment we get from the post. Before we test this, let's also add the title of the post the comment is written for to the new comment view. To do that, we simply fetch the post with the post ID we get and pass that to the new comment view. We also need to fetch the seer, since the new view will need a post object in every case. Here we can use the post to get its title in the headline of the new comment view. Now we can create comments which are displayed below a blog post.